everyone, and welcome back to Mega Man Battle Network, where last time we finished up getting the rest of Magic Man's chips, and we bought the rest of the new chips available at Higsby's shop. From here on, I don't believe we have any real reason to jack out of the internet. This is a blatant lie, because I'm going to be jacking out of the internet, probably between episodes, but we have no reason to do it. And that'll make more sense in a little bit once I have gotten to a point where I can explain it. Today we are heading into Internet Area 15, the second to last internet area. Hard to get through here, eh? You'll always have to fight to the best of your ability. In order to get through here, we must always have a busting level of 5 or higher. We have a few enemies in here we've seen before. We've got Candevil 2 and I always forget the names of the Hurricane, Typhoon family of enemies. That's, I think, a fan 3? But yes, heading through here, we need to always have a busting level of 5 or higher, so we're going to focus on getting to the end first, so we can have as few battles as possible in which we could screw up, and then we'll back up and check out the side paths. There are 3? Hold on. I'm wrong. There are 4 virus chips we can get in this area. 4 of them. But we're not going to be aiming to get them. And you want to know why? Because they all require a busting level of 10 or higher. One of them comes from this pop-up 2 virus, which the best we can possibly do when there's just one of them is a busting level of 9. We need to get double deletes or triple deletes to get a busting level of 10 or higher. There might be like a 3.75? Something around there, percent chance of getting a busting level 10 battle chip at busting level 9, but that's not a universal thing. Not every single scenario is gonna give you that. Here, let's do this. Night Sword, Proto Man. But yeah, we have 4 virus chips, basically all requiring a busting level of 10 or higher. There is one that only requires a busting level of 5 or higher, so I will be trying to get that one, but the others are... we're probably not going to be able to get them. They're as hard to get now as Howitzer was back at the start of the game, and it took me till the post-game to get Howitzer. Over here we have a shop, the last shop in the game, and they have the last remaining upgrades that we need to pick up. They have the last 4 HP memories. Though it does get pretty pricey. 100,000 zenny total for the 4 HP memories, and we need another 100,000 for the last power-up in the game. But we'll be saving up for that, of course, and that puts us up to level 97 with 1,000 HP, the maximum in any Battle Network game. 4,000 zenny to get us started on getting back up to 100,000, and we've made it all the way through, so now we can safely check out the side paths. Alright, one of the new viruses here with a battle chip is the Megalian F. Unfortunately, for some reason, yeah, this is one of the ones that requires a busting level of 10 or higher, so don't expect me to actually get its busting or battle chip. I will say it's really nice when they fire their head right as something like a time bomb is going off and it hits them twice. Whenever a chip hits them twice, it's always so satisfying. Earlier, I was totally talking and just skipped over the fact that we got Red Wave, didn't I? Well then, Red Wave is a chip that we actually could have gone back in the traffic network, but we weren't having very much luck finding the Jelly 2s which actually drop it. Anyways, let's see. We've just got a few more paths we need to check. So where were we? Oh yes. So, there are 4 virus chips in this area we can get. 3 of them require a busting level of 10 or higher. How do I intend to actually get those if we're not going to be getting them from the actual virus fights? Well, if I'm not going to get them from the virus fights, you may have noticed that I have A lot of chips, 1,137. And many of those are excessive duplicates. Excessive duplicates. We're going to be using the Super Chip Trader at Higsby's in order to try and get those virus chips. Not in this episode, but likely in the next one. There is one virus chip we can get here that only requires a busting level of 5 or higher. I will be trying to get that, but we haven't actually run into the virus that drops it yet, which is surprising. In fact, there's 2 viruses we haven't run into yet. We've run into the Pop-Up 2, and we've run into Megalian F. Oops. But we hadn't run into the Mosquerito 3 until now. Hello there, Mosquerito. I was just complaining about you. Oh, no, I meant to set down the Anubis. Oops. Went too fast. And that is a completely worthless mine. Lovely. Mosquerito 3. I have no idea why it's so slow. And honestly, I am absolutely terrified to find out why. If there's one thing I do not trust, it is a slow virus or a seemingly easy virus that is supposed to be endgame. Why it's so slow, I don't know. There has to be something really awful if it actually hits you. Dang, busting level 5 and still didn't get the Mosquerito's chip. Mosquerito's the one that drops a chip at busting level of 5. Dang, I'm not going to show it because it was a worthless fight, but I had the perfect setup there to either get Megalian F's chip or the Pop-Up 2's chip, but it just, Stone Man did not cooperate with me. Anyways, from the exit to this area, which leads into Internet Area 16, head all the way to the southwest and follow the dead end from there. And here we will find ShadowMan, the second super boss of the game. Let's see. So this is not actually my first time fighting Pharaoh Man. The first attempt at recording this was a disaster because I didn't anticipate getting the virus chips to be so hard. So this is actually my second time through. ShadowMan is a ninja. He will move around rapidly, spawn clones of himself, which can also attack, which is frustrating. They will sometimes, I don't know what the indicator for it is, but they will occasionally send those explosions across the screen, across one row. And when he disappears in a puff of smoke, he's about to throw 3 shuriken at you at very, very high speed, so move. Do not stop moving. If you see, puff of smoke there, do not stop moving or you will get hit. Once he... Shoot, what was I saying? Once he's returned from firing off shuriken... Oh, no. I forgot about that. You can only have 1 spawn at a time, which is really dumb. But once he's returned from firing his shuriken, he will... stay in place for just a moment, which should give you some time to actually damage him. Which is very useful because he moves so freaking fast. Alright, that's 2 hits. That is done for ShadowMan. Only took 200 damage. Nice. And we got ShadowMan S. Alright then, now all that I have left that I wanted to grab in this episode, since I'm giving up on 3 of the virus chips, I just gotta find the Mosquerito 3 again and grab its chip, which shouldn't be too hard. Oh, we got a new virus here. The last one we were looking for is a drop-down 3, or pop-up 3. It is way, way faster than the pop-up 2, but somehow less irritating. I don't think I've actually shown this on screen, but the pop-up 2 uses a recovery 120 whenever it gets below like 100, or whenever it gets below like 100 health. So it will keep itself just constantly topped up. There we go, got Drain 3F. Hooray! Which means we are now free. That puts us up to 163 chips, one short of where I wanted to be, but it's fine. Next up, I suppose that means it is time for the program advances for the day. First off, we have Bloodsuck, a special program advance using the Drain series of chips, Drain 1, 2, and 3A, with an activator chip of Wave A. Next up, we have Guts Shoot, which uses Mech Guard G, Dash G, and any Gutsman chip, code G. So Gutsman 1, 2, or 3 would all work. And finally, we have a full heal plus long invincibility with Lifesaver, using Barrier R, Aqua Aura R, and any roll chip 1, 2, or 3 with a code of R. And with that, next time on Mega Man Battle Network, we're going to be getting ShadowMan 2 and ShadowMan 3, so lots of grinding off screen, and then we're going to be using the chip trader and hoping that we can get some of those chips, some of those virus chips we are missing, so that we'll be ready to head into the final internet area and finish this game off. I will see everyone next time for that.